Hello, Facebook. It's Bill, the Knee Pain Guru, and I had a concept that I wanted to share this evening in regards to understanding knee pain and essentially recalibrating it. I know I'm talking about concepts that aren't exactly mainstream. As a matter of fact, I know they're not mainstream. However, they're worth considering. And there's a few points that I have written down that I'd like to cover today about understanding, because I talk about this concept of comfort. And what exactly is comfort? It sounds very foreign, very like woo-woo out there. Like, what is this guy talking about? And when I'm relaying information in these videos, we're talking about if we have a living room, but you've never seen the living room, and I'm talking about something in that living room, I'm pointing to the picture on the wall, but you've never seen the picture on the wall, and I need to describe this picture to you or give you this image that I'm seeing. But you have to find the picture for yourself. So I talk about the television. It's near the television. It's by the bookshelf. It's above the fireplace. It's opposite the room as the plant. So essentially, when I'm talking about comfort, it's like I'm talking about this picture. But because you've never seen the picture, you've not had this experience of comfort, of relief in your knee, I have to talk about all of these different objects in the room in order for you to calibrate what I'm talking about, what you're seeking. In order to do so, you have to find this picture yourself. It's not something that I can show you because it's an experience of relief, of pain relief in your nervous system, in your knee. So when I'm talking about these analogies about creating relief, creating comfort in your knee, I have to create that contrast by talking about what it's not. And using that analogy in the living room is talking about this picture, and it's not all those other things in the room. This is something that you need to experience, you need to find out for yourself. That's why I point to so many people to go to my website and try the 7-day knee pain reduction challenge to begin to get that experience of relief in your own knee, so you can start understanding the picture that I'm talking about. So that's the first point that I want to talk about, is creating the contrast of what you've been experiencing as far as pain, and now we're creating this other thing called comfort, and I need to describe it by the contrasts of what it isn't. So that's the first point. The second is following the trail of breadcrumbs. Welcome those who are joining me. If you have questions about your knees or about what I'm talking about this evening, please type it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer those. So the second point that I'm talking about is following the trail of breadcrumbs as we identify what comfort is. And I saw a video yesterday from Will Smith about failing faster and failing forward. And essentially, when we're going in that direction of comfort, we have to try what I refer to as pain pattern interrupts. But those pain pattern interrupts may not necessarily work to the degree that we would like them to. So in a sense, we feel like we're failing, but we get information, we get feedback. So it's like leading a trail of breadcrumbs to the ultimate outcome, which is the experience of comfort in your knee. So these pain pattern interrupts are kind of like breadcrumbs along the way that lead us to that place of where you wake up one day, you have this experience of no knee pain, which is awesome. So that's the second point. The third point is begin experiencing comfort in your knee. So going back to that analogy when I was talking about the painting on the wall, it's a painting that I've seen, that I've experienced, and I'm trying to describe it to you, but I can't describe what something that you've never seen. I have to describe all those other things in the room of what that painting is not. So going and experiencing that 7-day knee pain reduction challenge, the video of the pain pattern interrupt that you can begin working with immediately after entering your first name and email address, that will allow you to start working with your knee with these concepts and principles that I'm talking about in this video. So then you got to do it. It's one of those things that this is not prescription drugs. This is not pain-killing shots. This is not exploratory surgery. This is not physical therapy. Once again, I'm creating a contrast of what I'm talking about is none of those things, and those things haven't been working. They don't work for thousands and thousands of people every year as they get stuck into the medical model of pain management. And there's lots of frustration. There's lots of pent-up emotion, of anger, sadness, depression, things like that. As a result, you can't walk the way you want to. You can't move the way you want to. You can't have the social life the way you want to because you're constantly thinking about the knee. So those are the 3 points. Creating comfort as a contrast by talking about what it's not, following the trail of breadcrumbs until we identify what comfort is, and then beginning to experience comfort in your knee. Those are the 3 points that we covered today. For those that are here on the webcast, if you'd like to enter a question about what's going on with your knee, what you've been dealing with or frustrated with, please write it in the comment section, and I'd be happy to answer those. So those are the 3 points. Your next step would be to go to thekneepainguru.com website, and there is a link there for the 7-day knee pain reduction challenge, and that will give you your next step to begin working with whatever's going on with your knee, begin to create relief in your knee, and then work towards that direction of experiencing no pain in your knee. So I'm going to wrap it up for this evening. Thank you so much. This is Bill Parravano, the Knee Pain Guru, wishing you a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you so much.